Hello, I am Liberty Music PRZI. I will be interviewing you today. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
First thing I do when I get up is walk my dog. I have a cup of coffee. I do check social media, unfortunately. I check my emails, and that is pretty much my morning.
What do you do to switch off?
I like to watch a film. Like sometimes I actually watch a bit of Netflix, I watch a film, and it just really gets me in a state where I'm not thinking about all the things I need to do. I'm just zoned out and I'm enjoying whatever program it is that I'm watching. And also, I like to dance, like dance therapy, like just by myself, enjoying just free movement. And sometimes I also paint, but I'm not the best at painting. I'm just not.
What is behind your creative process?
It's very spontaneous, it's very experimental, and it really depends on my mood. So sometimes, I'm just feeling a certain way and I really need to just talk into my voice notes and express that. Sometimes I have a melody stuck in my head. Sometimes I have a conversation with someone and I'm inspired by the conversation and I have all these ideas around it, and it just flows out naturally. But I never like to put too much pressure on myself when I'm creating, and my process is very spontaneous, experimental, and it's definitely not me sitting down writing and pre-planning it and overthinking it. It's definitely me in a happy state. I think I work better when I'm in a good mood, and it's just kind of free flow.
What is your desert island survival plan? What 5 things would you take?
For me, I would definitely take my dog. I wouldn't take my phone because I don't need the distractions. I just need, to be honest, I like to sometimes take those breaks of social media, of the world, of even family, of even friends, I think that's all I need, really. Maybe some pens, some paper so I could draw, write, because I wouldn't have my phone to voice note, so I would just scribble on the paper and create that way. Food, of course, and maybe a picture of my family, my loved ones. And lastly, a bottle of wine. Yeah, those are the 5 things.
What's the strangest thing you've experienced?
I don't know, I think life is pretty weird sometimes. So sometimes, daily you experience weird things. For me, I can't even recognize the weird things sometimes because I'm just so used to it as a daily occurrence in my life. But I don't know, maybe sometimes just talking to strangers and actually finding that you really get along, and maybe oversharing. I think sometimes that's a weird thing. Like sometimes I find myself having really in-depth conversations with, a cab driver, Uber driver, and then we leave the deep conversation when I leave the cab, and it feels like a sort of therapy session, which is weird. And I've actually had a lot of advice from cab drivers. So yeah, maybe that's the weirdest thing I've experienced. I'm not really sure. Cool, but thank you for this interview. And I'm Malunga. Peace out.
Interview complete. Shutting down. Goodbye.